All right, guys, we are back with Edison format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Julio on the left playing Gladiator Beasts versus Sheriff Los on the right playing Vayu Turbo. Now, this is not a regular tournament. This is actually a Players Championship. Basically, the past 3 months, the top 8 players with the most points got invited to this tournament. It's a single elimination. Yeah, single elimination. Now, Los was the 1 seed. He had the most points the past 3 months. So if you get the 1 seed for the Players Championship, you get to pick who your opponent is. Only the 1 seed gets to choose. So it looks like Los chose Julio. So we'll see if this comes back to bite him. Now, interesting enough, Julio was the 8 seed. So it kind of worked out. Anyways, Los went first, summoned Armageddon Knight, sent Vayu, and Julio set 2 back rows. Now Los summons a second Armageddon Knight. So it looks like Los is on. Los must still be on 2 Arma, 2 Greffer. This is actually our 3rd Players Championship. I believe I filmed the first 2. And Los won both of them. And he also was the 1 seed three times in a row. So he's going for a 3-peat. So we'll see if Los can pull off the 3-peat in the Players Championship. All right. What's funny is I've been second when it comes to points all 3 seasons. But I've lost the first round of the Players Championship. The previous two I entered. All right, so Julio summons Laquari. So here Los bottomlesses the Laquari. Now, one thing that's funny is that Los mentioned he had no idea Julio was going to play GBs. He actually thought that Julio was going to play Lightsworn, so he's kind of like, I just hope he bricks. Now, what's funny is Los, I was actually beating Los in the points, but like the weekend I went to New York, Los surpassed me because he got first after Swiss in both the tournaments that weekend. And had I been the 1 seed, I would not have picked Julio because I'm playing Hero Frogs and he's playing GBs or Lightsworn. Either way, I would not have picked him. So we'll see if it comes back to bite the Sheriff. So the Sheriff goes for Brio. And he activates Brio's effect, discard Necro to return his Armageddon Knight. I mean, he's probably got he's got Plague in there. He's probably got a lot of plays. Let's see. Now, the Sheriff has not been playing as much Edison, so we'll see how he does, if he has any rust. So he's debating here. Yeah, he's got Necro, Vayu, Sirocco, Plague in there. Gore's in his hand. I mean, GBs. So does he choose to play it? I mean, he's at 52. I don't know. Would I go for game? I'd probably go for game. So Los plays it safe. Unless if you're afraid of Julio dropping a Gores on you. But yeah, Los pokes for 23. Does Julio have a response to the Brio attack? He has Smashing Ground and a few other cards. So he Mirror Forces the Brio. Now Los is going to use Vayu's effect. Bring out Armed Wing. My guess he's going to go Stardust. Yes, top for Plague. I mean, Stardust Necro against GBs is pretty good. Yep, here comes Stardust Dragon, I'm guessing. Yep, Stardust. And no response from Julio, and looks like he passes. So Julio has Test Tiger. He has Smashing Ground. Normal summon Sam Knight. Smashing Ground the Stardust. Negate. Does he have a War Chariot? He does. So he War Chariots the Stardust. Now what do? You have Test Tiger in your hand. Respite. I think, okay, Test Tiger, Respite. Is it Double Tiger or what's this other card? Okay, so you have to worry about the Necrogardna. Oh, I think it is Double Tiger. Do you go off here? Ooh, it's risky. So he chooses to attack. Oh, no. Oh, man. Should he have just gone off with that double Test Tiger? What could he have done, though? Let's say he could have, like, gone... Yeah, now... Do we know what Julio's back row is? Oh, yeah, he said a bluffed Respite. So he attacks him 14 and 25. He's still got Necro in there, so... And here comes Upstart. So he drew into D Prison. D Prison, yeah, his hand is dead. I think I mean, the D Prison will buy him time. So he has to, like, set Test Tiger, set D Prison. So let's see what Lowe's does. Come on, heavy. No, I'm just kidding. Who am I rooting for? I don't know. I think I'm fine either way. I kind of want to see if Lowe's goes for the three-peat. But Julio's still yet to win on the channel. So, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Armageddon Knight attacks the Test Tiger. Julio's been in the finals a few times, though. I'm trying to think. So he had... Yeah, that Necro hurt him really bad. So he flips Raikou, targets the monster, which is another Test Tiger. Maybe what he could have done... Nah, I don't think there's much he could have done. Because of that Necro. And yeah, the Sheriff takes game 1. So we'll see. Can Julio pull off the Legacy 2-0? Backdoor 2-0 and knock out the Sheriff? Stop him from three-peating? He cited in Nobleman, yeah, for the Raikous and stuff. It makes sense. So now Julio's going first here, game 2. Am I surprised that Julio went with GBs over Lightsworn? Oh, here comes Trap Dust Shoot. So Lowe's hand, Cyber Dragon, Greffer, Vayu. Oh man, his hand's insane. Look at that hand. Burial, Return, Oppression, Greffer, Vayu, Cyber Dragon. So it's either Greffer or Cyber Dragon, depending on what his other back row is. He's got a Quest, Test Tiger, Cross Out. So we'll see. He chooses the Cyber Dragon. So does he have War Chariot? So activates, and there it is, the War Chariot. So he's left with Burial, Oppression, Return. So what does Lowe's do? He's probably going to 100% set the Oppression. And Oppression with Return. Yeah, this game's looking good for Julio, especially if he draws into an out for the Oppression. But right now he does not have it. And he has all monsters. But Lowe's hand is bad. Come on. You know all his cards. Yep, just poke him. Yeah, poke him. But Lowe's has a lot of cards he can draw right now. He can draw Sirocco. He can draw Cyber Dragon. Oh, there it is. I mean, he had like 5 of them he could draw. So 78. But Julio needs an out to the Depression. Oh, he drew Bottomless. Too late. Right now, you don't want Bottomless. You're getting beat down by Sirocco. Alright, so... Let's see. What will the Sheriff do? So maybe he's bluffing the Hoplomys. Now, is Lowe's afraid of a D Prisoner Mirror Force? Because we know his hand. We know Burial, Return, Oppression. So he tributes for Cyber Dragon. Oh, this makes his Vayu live. Okay, and his Burial. Yep. Now it's not looking good for Julio. The only thing he's afraid of is Mirror Force. But if he gets Mirror Forced, he has Burial and Return. So now he bottomlesses. Uh-oh. Now Lowe's Burials probably keeps the Sirocco in there. So he has not flipped his Oppression. Now he gets Armor Master. Attacks for 3, and then is going to attack over the set monster. So yes, we know all of Los's cards. Oppression, Return. And Julio's got Nobleman across. Oh, it was the Hippo. Wow. That's unfortunate. So Julio's got like Nobleman, Test Tiger, and he set the bluff Nobleman. Who's at 46? Los? Yes, and he's at 73. Mirror Force is gone. Now, most GB decks, I would say it's like 50-50 whether or not they play Torrential, but you kind of have to respect. No, Mirror Force is gone, right? Or was that last game? So here he deprisons the Armor Master. I thought he used Mirror Force. No, I'm wrong. He didn't. I think that was last game he used the Mirror Force. And that's why Los played around it. He drew Test Tiger and a GB, but he's staring down. If only that Nobleman was Shield Crush, you can at least get rid of the Cyber Dragon. Yeah, this is not looking good for Julio. I mean, Los's hand was just... It's that oppression. The oppression is just devastating. See, if I'm Julio... Alright, oh, and he has Dust. Oh, he's going to return him? I mean, he's looking. He's got Vayu, Sirocco. Is that game with return? I don't think so. Yeah, he's looking. He knows the return's back there. It's not game. I think it's 28. No, but if Julio don't do something, next turn he's going to get returned. All right. He's got Tiger and summons Cat. Cat's going to get oppressioned, most likely. Yeah, he has to oppress. So now, at least now, okay, so Julio was forced to summon the Cat. That way Los can't flip up his return. I think if you're Julio, you just hope you draw Heavy Storm next turn. I think that's the game plan, right? Yeah, I think he's got a GB and, or MST. MST's not bad, but if you MST his oppression, then he can return you next turn, so. But then he could, like, what can he do? All right, Los. It's there. Now the Nobleman's live. Or did the Nobleman get Dust Tornadoed? I think the Nobleman got Dust Tornadoed. All right, he's got Bestiary. Yeah, I think the Nobleman got Dust Tornadoed when he set it as a bluff. Yeah, because he set deprisoned Nobleman, deprisoned the Armor Master, and then those dusted the, I think it was a Nobleman. All right. I think Julio's debating how can I win? Do I need to set a monster here? Oh, he risked it. Raikou popped the back row, which is Dust. Oh no. You can't dust the oppression. He has to hit the return. And now will Los chain it? Will Los chain the return? Chain return, that'll put him. Oh, but then that'll be game, right? If no. He's forced to oppress it, so Los is gonna pay half his life. Now he's forced to oppress it. That'll put him at 24. So if Los doesn't have a monster, it won't be game. But he won't be able to pay for oppression anymore. So yeah, that's what they're debating. Will he pay with? I mean, yeah, you have to pay. That'll put Julio at 24. If Los doesn't have a monster, yeah, that's 23. He'll be at 100. He'll be able to pay, and then he'll be at 100. And you just gotta hope Los doesn't draw a. Hope Los doesn't draw a monster, and like you can heavy his oppression or MST his oppression. Yeah, but if Los has a monster, oh, he chains MST, and that is most likely game. So, yep, that is game. So the Sheriff is moving on to top 4. We'll see if he can pull off the three-peat. Julio drew kind of bad both games. And no, but I think it's just that royal pressure. And he drew his outs way too late. He needed to see that MST and Dust like 2 turns earlier. It's just unfortunate he drew them too late. But hope you guys enjoy that match. Also, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and Yu-Gi-Oh! Product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, one word, Oscar Zelaya, all caps. Yes, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.